with that, I just want to open it up to any questions. I think Jenna was first, so go for it, Jenna.
Hey, thanks guys. I love all the stuff you're rolling out. That's so cool. All right. Caro, thank you so much for emailing me back like a week or two ago. I haven't responded back to you because I've been crazy, but I just wanted to acknowledge thank you. I'm actually asking some other questions that was pertaining to my ad account, and I'm working on some stuff for clients that's more important right now. One question I have is I launched some Facebook ads a couple days ago, and I don't know if this is normal, but I noticed it took a couple days. Like they launched and they got approved right away and everything was good, but it took a couple days for them to actually show up in like the public Facebook ads library. And I was wondering if that's normal, or like what the expectation is there.
Yeah. I think Huli's on the team. She also worked at Facebook. She might know that, but I think there is some lag, some delay to like actually show up in the Facebook ad library.
Okay.
Um, but you can inside of Facebook Ads Manager, you can always like tap preview on the ad. We should probably add that into the results section so you can actually preview it live. Um, but the ad library, I've noticed that too. Like sometimes even for
Okay.
ours, it might take, it might take a few days.
Okay, cool. That was my first question. My second question is actually about LinkedIn ads reporting. So I can share screen if you want me to, but basically my LinkedIn ads are doing like they launched, they're running fine. But I'm noticing that the reporting is not coming back into play. Um, so
Mhm.
like the spend is there, but the reporting is not.
Like does it just show like a dash or something? Like it's
Yeah,
not.
it doesn't. Yeah, when I actually click into the reporting like dashboard for that ad, it doesn't have anything.
Let me check this one real quick.
Okay.
Um, I think Carl, you already have Jenna's admin email, right?
Yes, I do. Sorry. Hidden
Okay.
in my
Okay.
section. I do.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll take a look. We'll take a look.
Okay,
Um,
thank you.
yeah, because I see it
Carl,
right here.
I'll
It's
just
using.
respond to you finally, and I'll wrap that into my response as well. Thank you, because my other question was about meta ads, but okay. And then I have one more question. I guess it's kind of a strategy sort of question, but I'll just ask it. I'm wondering, um, use case wise, or have this very interesting opportunity in front of me where basically I have another agency that is looking to create a like a one-time service kind of thing. They essentially they got like a grant and they have a budget for small businesses. Say it's 1,500 bucks to spend, and they're like trying to come up with an offer essentially. Like, what can we do one time for these people for 1,500 bucks to help their business, right? And they're coming to me and they're like, hey, we've been looking at Play. Jenna, as as the Play expert, they think I am the expert. They're like,
Right.
can you think of anything? Like, is there a package or an offer that we could put together using Play that would make sense? That's like a one-time service. And it might even be where like they're like, can we manage accounts to where the client never even sees them and make it like super easy? Like they don't know that we're using the tool to execute on our side. And they were thinking like, what is the easiest way to do this? Would it be with Google Ads? Would it be with Meta Ads? Would it be like, we'll set up your account, we'll launch your first ads for you, and that's the service? Anyway, I just wanted to throw it out there that I'm like thinking on this and see if you guys had any ideas on how I could wrap Play into that kind of
Okay.
offer.
So first thing, they don't know it's Play though, right? It's like you're white labeling Play right now, right? So it's like how do they
It
use
is
your?
it is
Right.
my white label play, and I've given them the option. I'm like, hey, like if you want to build your own, like I'll give you my affiliate link, I'll teach you how to do it, that whole thing. But they don't even want to. They're like, they're in such a rush. They're like, we just want somebody who's basically already set up and ready to pull the trigger.
Yeah,
Would be my white label
yeah.
version.
So first, that's like actually a really good use case for Black Label. And that's like what
Oh,
Black Label
okay.
would allow you to do is have your master agency uh as the main account, and then you would
Mm-hmm.
have agencies under them. Those agencies would have their clients under them, because right now how it works, it's like you really couldn't have like agencies under you and their clients under them. It's kind of
Mm-hmm.
like your agency clients under you.
Mm-hmm.
How label would work is that your agency, you could have like 10 agencies under you, and then their clients would be under them, and they'd be using it kind of like how it currently works right now in white label, but it'd be their platform
Oh,
underneath you.
that would be
Um,
bomb. When are you guys coming out with that?
March this month. That's like now one of our top things. Um,
Oh, okay, okay,
yeah.
all right.
So that's gonna, but anyways, that could be a good use case for that. But for the grant, are they getting like a grant from Google Ads or Facebook ads, or just like a generic lump sum amount?
It's actually there's another component that I don't even know if you'd be able to comment on, but it's actually they're actually in Canada, and it's like a small business association type, like the government gave these certain small businesses based on, whatever parameters. Most of them are small service-based businesses. We're talking like, dentists, med spas, that sort of thing. And the grant, I guess, is given to this agency to execute, and they have a budget of $1,500 each to spend on each of these businesses. And this
Mm,
agency is hoping to use this grant money as kind of like a lead in for all these small businesses, and then come back to them a few months later and say, hey, did you like what we did for you? Because so they're trying to create something really high value so that they can call on these people later once they've built out their agency more for like
mhm.
true agency services.
Yep. So what you can do for them is probably, we could always build ad templates out for you as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I think for them, small businesses, they don't always have pixels and everything set up. So I'm thinking two platforms might be good for them. I'm thinking like Google search and probably Facebook lead ads or
Mm-hmm.
message ads. Um, I'm thinking like those three, I would probably, so it's like this quadrant right here. I'd probably just start with those two, because 1,500, um, that's about per month. That's about, $40 or so, per day, $50 or so per
Mm-hmm.
day.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that's about, if you break it out between those two, that's about $25 ad spend per day.
Mm-hmm.
And I think these two could be pretty good, especially if they're local business. They could show up first. They can add their phone number to get phone calls. That's why I like this one. They could also show on Google Maps as well.
Okay.
But I think what you can do for them is, uh, especially if it's like, 5 med spas or something, you might just want to come in here and you can create templates for those med spas. And um, you would just kind of prompt it in here, and you could add these custom fields for the med spa. So let's say there's like 5 med spas. You can just,
Mm-hmm.
literally come in here and just do business name and kind of create one template and share it to all of them. And I do think some of these videos could be pretty good, like especially if it's like more of like a nail salon or manicure.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's a med spa, right? Manicure, pedicure.
Yeah, a lot of times they have
Yeah.
that at med spas. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So let's see.
And while you're doing that, I'll ask my other question, which is, are you guys working with Canadian businesses? Slash, have you run into any issues with working with internet? Because I know that their communication laws are different. Like, I don't know anything about it. And that was the other thing that I told this agency. I'm like, I'm gonna have to look into whether there's anything I'm not thinking about with working with a Canadian business on this stuff.
Yeah, we're global, and like we
Okay.
actually, whatever ad account they connect to, whatever currency their ad account is in, it'll automatically adjust to CAD for them right here. So it'll all be in Canadian, all the
Oh,
reporting.
good. Okay.
So this will all be in
Okay.
Canadian. I'm just in US. That's where, that's where this one
Right.
is.
Okay.
Whatever
That's
ad account, it'll be right here. And uh, there's always different local laws and everything, but because we work with their ad account, it's just going to apply the same policies and everything to their own ad account. But Canada's, I haven't seen too much. I've seen like a lot of things come up in EU recently,
Mhm.
but Canada, I haven't seen too many differences between the US on policies and things.
Okay. Awesome. This is all great news. Thank you so much. I think that's all I had for today. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Jenna. I think there's like one more hand raised.
Yeah, we have.
Uh,
I think it's you, or no.
Should I
Yeah.
should I just speak up? That was me. This is Anders.
yeah. Hey.
Okay. Hey, I'll turn on my video as well, maybe.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem to work. Okay. Hey, yeah. Hi. First time on the call. Nice to meet
Welcome.
you.
Yeah.
I think I did talk to Kara a while back. Just kind of got a demo call there. So I'm like still pretty new to the platform, but I'm not entirely new to Facebook ads. I had a couple questions, one about best practices. I'm an agency. I just started my Go High level agency in January. And I'm now at the point where I'm going to start running ads to try to find clients. And so I'm working in home services specifically with like renovation and remodels at the moment. And I know nothing about how ads look in that niche. So I wondered, how does one go about researching what the best practices for that niche are? I know Ads Library is a great resource for that, but I just said I really didn't know how to search for other agencies that are targeting the same niche as I am. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So like do you think like you're gonna run ads to get more home services, or are you like just gonna, you already have clients, you're just gonna run ads?
I don't have clients. No, I'm running ads
Okay.
to find clients. So I'm basically
Yeah.
offering my services to clients. And I'm trying to attract people within that niche, within the construction niche, basically.
Yep. And you're doing like you're also like promoting like your CRM as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, well, that is our offer, right? So like, I mean, but I don't go into the ad. I'm just,
Yeah.
I'm wondering like, how does one know? Like, I've run ads before, but never for this niche, so I really have no idea, like, how to do that, like how to structure the ad. Do you know what I mean? And maybe like even what platforms to run it on. I've only ever run Facebook ads for my previous business, which was a book business where I was selling romance novels. So it's a
Nice.
pretty different niche.
Yeah. And what are they mostly general contractors, or like kitchen remodels, or plumbers? Like what
Yeah, I would guess. I mean, I would guess they're mostly like general contractors.
okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what I would do, so this is gonna be different. I can also talk about like how to run ads once you get those clients, but I think your main question is like, how do you run ads to get general contractor clients?
That's exactly what I mean. Yeah.
Cool. So what you can do here in this prompt section, instead of like saying CRM for like I would literally do CRM for general contractors in here, or it doesn't have to be CRM, or like get leads for general contractors in here. I would literally type that in right here. So you're getting like
Okay.
very specific, and I would probably do lead ads right here. And
Yep.
what would work best? I'll generate this also. We can kind of see what's going on. The name of it, we'll just leave the name as MoMA. Unless you do you want to share your agency name, or I'll just go with MoMA. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's up
my
to you.
name is Digi Capitalist is the name of my agency.
Okay. 2 words.
No, one word.
Okay. DigiCapitalist, CRM4, general contractors. What's, if you're open to it, what's your, I could find, because we
Yeah.
do work with the website.
Sure. Yeah. Digicapitalist.com.
Okay, cool.
HTTPS. Yeah, I feel like.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I did this initially because that's obviously how it works here. But it gave me some very general kind of feedback. You know, sort of like help you with your marketing efforts and this kind of thing. And so I wanted to get more specific. So I kind of just I kind of like narrowed it down to like just get you more leads, basically. Like, you know, get you more leads in the next whatever. Like
Exactly. Like we don't charge you for
Yeah.
prompting. So it's kind of like, I would even play around with this prompt a little bit. I just kind of want to see what's going on. But like, yeah.
Can I ask you?
Yeah.
I think I did something with my screen. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. The prompt mechanism that you have, is it based on, I think I remember hearing this, but just confirm, is it based on like kind of best practices for ad copy?
Yes. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay.
Like we always update
So
it
it
too.
would,
Like,
yeah, so that would be better than like just doing a general ChatGPT prompt.
I think so, especially because you generate this once and it also goes across any other platform too. Like so we would come in here, even on Google. This actually was also just created on Google as well. You have your keywords and everything for you right here too. So you kind of just, whatever platform you're connected to, this is automatically creating it across any platform. You just kind of come in here and check it out.
Okay.
But I think for you, what I've seen work well, like even our ads, if you're working with like a general contractor, I would, like if you're marketing for them, I think if they have videos, that's the best. But even like some of these Shutterstock videos would do well for them once you're marketing for them. But like if you're trying to reach them, these Shutterstock videos, they won't work because like you're a marketing agency. So it's always best. Most of our videos are just filmed right from our phone. So it's like you kind of, that's what is going to do well for like decreasing your cost per lead for reaching out to contractors, is like if you have some sort of like video content where even it's just like, hey, you know what, I can get you cheaper leads, that maybe like 15 seconds. We can always follow up, you know, with a script or something too for you. But
Yeah.
that's what's going to cut through the clutter and get you that cheaper cost per lead. If you're marketing like for plumbers or for general contractors, you can definitely use these, you know, Shutterstock videos. But when you're reaching out to them, I think it's always best if you can kind of film a video of yourself kind of talking like what you do, like so what, like what have you done, and some sort of call to action in like 15 to 20 seconds. That's
Yeah,
what's
interesting. So like, yeah, so that's what I wonder. Like, so how do you know? I mean, you just test. Like, how do you know what's going to work better, an image or a video?
for us, images do really well at retargeting. Like we use images for reaching people who might already know about the brand, but like if it's like your first touch point, a video is always going to do better than image.
Okay. Okay. Good to know. Thank you.
Especially vertical if you can, because it's a little bit cheaper ad placements on Reels and on stories, which you can always edit right here too. And we'll like already understand the format and we'll kind of put them on the best formats, but you can always, if you want to, just select those, because not that many brands, it's super easy to film a vertical video. Like still not that many brands will film that vertical video. And these are a little bit cheaper than showing in feeds. And
I think I forgot to adjust the placements there. It looks like you've got a lot selected. Is that recommended? You'd put it in like all of those?
If you do auto placements, this is working with Facebook. So this is like Advantage Plus placements. So they'll kind of do really well. I will say for everyone on this call, I will say this one, we do remove this one a lot because like we'll run it. And if there's not great leads coming in, this is going to be the reason. I can go over it real quick if you want me to, but we did do it like 2 office hours.
Yeah, I remember seeing that office hours actually. I think I watched that replay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
got you. Okay, I'll make sure to do that. Thanks. I just totally forgot about that. All
yeah,
right.
like
So you think like just one selfie video or like a few or what?
I would do probably two. And like by
Okay.
Friday, you'll be able to like upload, just film it from your phone, and you can add like text overlay and audio onto inside of Play. So you don't need like a CapCut. CapCut's obviously like a much more advanced video editor, but we'll have the
Yeah.
essentials inside of Play to like
Okay.
text overlays and stuff. But
Right
that's
on. I
what,
really like that. Thank you.
yeah.
That's a good idea. I'll do that, and that would personalize it a bit more. I do have CapCut, so I can probably work on that. I did have a question about retargeting, but I did want to ask. So it seems like on the platform there's not the option to do images and video. It's kind of one or the other. Is that right, or am I missing something?
Unless you do carousel. With carousel, you can do images with videos in one,
Okay.
but I don't think that makes sense. Like that would be good if you're marketing for general contractors and they do kitchens and bathrooms. So you can kind of like add a kitchen image or bathroom video in one ad. For
Okay.
you, um, if you did carousel, we always like doing video first as the first touch point, but
Yeah.
this could be a good like retargeting ad where you're kind of showing, we have something about a CRM and something about ads and something about automated follow-ups or something. That's where
Okay.
carousel could be really good. But you could do images and videos in here.
Okay.
For this,
But for now, I'm just doing videos. You think
yeah,
that's the good outreach?
yeah, and you can do like up to 10 videos in a single ad. So like maybe you have like a different, even if you test like with two different videos, like you have like a different intro in each one. I think that could at least be a good test and get you to the next step. But
Cool. I like it. All right, cool. Well, so my other question was about retargeting. So I was talking to a buddy of mine earlier today, and I think maybe I just don't know what retargeting means. I thought that that what it meant was like anybody who interacts with your ad but maybe doesn't like fill out the form or like go whatever gets like pixeled, and then they get retargeted, like your ads get shown to them because they sort of like quasi engaged with you, right? But is that not how it works?
there's so many different audiences that you can build. Like if even like you could always select these existing ones. Like some of these in here are built off people who view certain pages of the website. That's one example. This example, I think that you're talking about right here, is create an audience of people who have engaged with your Facebook or Instagram account.
Yeah.
That's so how this one works is that it picks up organic, and it can also pick up engagements with ads. So people who liked your video, people who, might have left a comment, that would include this. People who just view your video ad, I'll have to check because they have a separate retargeting option for people who view like 75% of your ad. So that one, like people who just view your ad, I believe this one is only people who actually like engage with your ad. This will include ad content and organic right here. But people who just
Okay.
view your ad, that would be a separate one that we still need to add in here.
Okay.
Because you like really you don't want to just reach people who viewed your ad because that could be like anyone scrolling through. So it'd be like a 75% of watch your video. That would be a good retargeting audience to do.
It sounded like you said this is not a good one to do that. That one you're highlighting right there, create audience of people who have engaged.
Oh
Is
yeah,
that?
no, this one's good. This one's really good
Oh,
because
that
it's
is
people
good.
who engaged with your ad. It's like if you just retargeted people who viewed your ad, that is just like average because people, anyone could be counted essentially, like people who view like 2 seconds. So inside of Facebook, they have this option to do like people who viewed 75% of your ad or 50%. That's a good
Okay.
one that we need to bring in here. But this is picking up people who engage with you organically. So they saw like a organic reel. This is picking up people who engage with your ad as well. So like people who liked or commented. So that's better engagement than a view. So
Okay.
this one's pretty good.
So would you recommend then setting up a retargeting campaign with that option selected for this?
For sure. This is like
Awesome.
one of the first
All right.
campaigns that we always set up is like retargeting because it's like
Yeah, that's what I thought. Man. Yeah, my
so
buddy
many
didn't know what he was
people
talking about.
like so many people kind of focus on just new people, and then you have a leaky bucket at the bottom. Like nothing's filling up that end thing. And you know, leads you can get pretty instant, but like to get a purchase, it takes an average of a little bit more than 7 now. It takes an average of 7 different
Yeah,
interactions.
right.
So this should be the first campaign, even if you're working with clients too. This can show like really great results in your ads faster.
Right.
When you
So,
start
well,
working.
I mean, I have to tell you, it is a little confusing on the platform when you set up the retargeting. When you have that choice, it gives you the definition underneath, like what does it do, and it says, you know, engages with people who already know you, which I feel like is maybe a little bit confusing because then it makes you think like, well, if you want to reach new people, then you wouldn't want to use that campaign style, right?
Right. Yeah, this is really only reaching people who have like engaged with your content. So that's what retargeting would do, is only reaching people who have engaged with you.
Okay. Well, so I guess I'm confused then. So, do I not want to use that if I'm trying to reach people who I've never talked to before?
It's good to have both, because like just kind of like we chat, where it's like some people might not take action on the first ad. It does take those multiple interactions. So it's like there's I've also said this before, but it's like there's never been that perfect ad. So it's like maybe Nike or Apple might have the perfect ad, but it's good to like set this one up first, and then maybe have at least like 2 or 3 new people campaigns. So
Oh,
you have multiple campaigns, not just one. You could have multiple.
okay.
It's not like you'd
Okay.
have to
But
spend more. Oh yeah.
is there some overlap there? Like if anybody who engages from the cold outreach, like do they get like sort of like filtered into the, you know what I mean? Like overlapped
Yeah.
to the
There could be some overlap, but this is mostly for people. This is going to be lower cost per lead because people already know you, lower cost per
hmm
customer. But
yeah.
this is for like brand new people. So, you know, Facebook could have some overlap, um, for sure, but it's, you know,
Okay.
it's minimal. Like that's kind of like why they
I,
even have these options.
I got you. So I should really do both of those then, huh?
Yeah, it's a
Do
good
I need
ratio
to, I'm sorry, it's a good what?
it's like a good ratio to have at least, you know, 3 new people campaigns to like 1 retargeting campaign. Um,
Okay.
it's just like a good funnel.
Okay. All right. That's good to know. Thank you. So for the retargeting, then, do I need to set up some kind of pixel on my website or someplace like that?
No, not with these ones. So you can also like upload
Okay.
a email list of customers, no pixel needed. This one's no pixel needed. Um, if you want to retarget website visitors, we'll bring that option in here, but the pixel is needed if you want to retarget to people who viewed your website. That one is
Yeah.
pixel needed for that one.
That's what I thought. Yeah. You know, I could not figure out the pixel thing, man. That was like super confusing. I went into my Facebook ads manager recently and tried to figure that out. It was,
Yeah,
it did not go well. It didn't work
I
out for
know.
me.
It's confusing. Like we
Yeah.
actually help you set it up too, though. On
Well, that's
uh,
cool.
Carl's done it for many businesses already for like Google Tag Manager and stuff, but
Yeah.
we can try to help you set it up, but it is kind of confusing for
Yeah.
the pixel.
Well, thanks. I really appreciate that. That's actually extremely helpful because I'm like right on the verge of pulling the trigger here, and I'm just like super nervous about it because I have 0 customers and no experience. I have experience in marketing, but I have like no experience in the niche, and I've never really done the marketing service provider thing. So I'm like, I have no idea how it's going to work. Like not a clue, and I know the cost can add up, you know. So I'm like, whew, here we
Yeah.
go. Let's see, you know.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's not like you have to, it's always good, you know, if you have some sort of budget, but a lot of our campaigns start off at $10 a day. We'll kind of see what's working.
yeah,
Pause some ads that might not be working and put more budget behind what is. So, um,
right. You have
yeah,
all the tracking. I know that the other lady was asking about that. You have all the tracking metrics there for Facebook ads, as
right.
you would
And
on
they,
the ads manager.
yeah, and they switch out depending on your goal type of your campaign. So like this is a lead campaign, and so we report like lead stats on this one. But if you have a different goal type, it'll just be this. But I think leads would be a good one for you.
Leads, yeah. That's kind of how I'm going, and I set up a lead form for it. So and then the CRM is all set to capture traffic and shoot out some messages. So yeah, the next
Nice.
question is really, you know, well, okay. So I think recording some videos is a good idea, and then maybe figuring out what my budget is. I recall hearing, and I think it was on your training, or it may have been a different thing, that 30 to 40 bucks is kind of like the standard in order to reach that top tier client or lead?
It just depends. Like we have several videos on the site where we do like different business, like we do different businesses. So it really depends. Like for kitchen remodels, that's like a $30,000 job. Um,
Yeah.
but because you're going, so the examples that we do are like for your end client. So it's like getting realtor leads where it could be like a $400,000 home. So that lead is going to be more than a power washer lead. But for getting actual business owners, um, it could really depend like how much you're charging, the offer and everything. But
I mean, my packages start at 297, you know, and
yeah,
it's not
yeah,
a very high ticket offer, you know. So I feel like
yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
So I think
Think I
I
could
think
get
your
away with
cost per
like
lead,
$5 a day or something?
yeah. I mean your cost per lead should ideally be, I mean, we have a 297 offer. This is ours right here. Our cost per lead is around $3, but we tested and we're kind of figuring out like what is actually working and like this is our cost per lead right here and just at $10 a day. Um, right here. So
Okay. And
it,
what is your
I think
what is your cost per lead there?
uh
I can't see it.
$3 right here on ours.
Oh, $3 is your cost per lead. Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. But we've like really honed in on like kind of what so it does do some testing, but I don't think your cost per lead should, especially if you're doing 297, you're definitely going to want to stay like around $30 or so cost per lead.
Yeah.
If it's a little bit higher, you might want to you might want to try some other tests and stuff. But I think that video is definitely going to cut through the clutter and help you get those cheaper cost per lead because other people might just be doing some image with robots on it. That
Yeah.
won't work.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, that's a great idea. Thanks, Logan.
Yeah, of course. And just message me to my maybe we can, I'm like sharing my screen right now, but if anyone has questions, Carl's really good at everything, all ads. I don't know, Carl, if you want to like drop our emails in there, but yeah, we're
Oh,
always happy to help.
got my mind. I just did like a minute ago. So yeah.
Okay,
Awesome.
awesome.
Thank you so much. So you guys don't mind if I reach out and just ask questions about like what, best ad practices for a particular thing?
No, we get that all the time. That's kind of we like
Best
I don't
thing.
know,
All
we kind
right.
of like nerd out on it. And it always helps us build a better product. So we kind of always like hearing that. So yeah,
Oh man,
always,
that
always
is
excited.
awesome. Well, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yep. And there's also this GPT that we built in here too, that you can always chat with and ask a very similar question. It's like a lot of our knowledge is put into this GPT. So you
Oh,
can
really? Okay.
tap this ad assistant and help with strategy stuff too. So this is also available to you. But
Nice. Okay. Oh, that's good to know. I actually have used that quite a lot, but I didn't realize it was that knowledgeable or trustworthy. So good to
yeah,
know.
yeah,
Cool. All right. Well, I'll definitely save that. I'll definitely save your email in my contact information here. So.
yeah. Sounds great. Yeah, looking
All
forward
right.
to it.
Yeah, really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Of course, of course. Yeah, we have time for like, one or two more questions if there's any other ones.
Can I just hop in?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Logan, it's Jay.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
I'm good. I was trying to, so my direct clientele, customer base is real estate agent, and I couldn't for the life of me, like, find like the audience type that targeted towards real estate agents. So I just ended up settling for, interest is real estate. But then I noticed like that could be not real estate agents.
Right, right. So
Any
everyone just
advice on
wait.
how to kind of
Yeah.
hone that down?
How it could be happening is that you have special ad category turned on. Did you turn
Right,
on
because I
special ad
have to.
category here? Yeah, exactly.
Actually, can I ask you a question? It's kind of stupid how Facebook does this. Like special categories is specifically for like housing, soliciting, buying and selling house. Like I'm trying to solicit to real estate agents so that I can help marketing. So that's technically not, but I've actually gotten flagged before because I'm talking about real estate.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. They'll still flag you for that. So like
Right.
if I turned this off and I'll show you kind of what it looked like. I know you have to have it on, but like this is what if it's off, you'll have all the let me choose my goal.
Hey, Logan. Hey, Caro.
Hey, oh, one more question. Is that Alex? Alexander?
Yes, yes.
Hey, oh yeah, let me just wrap up Jay's question, then uh yeah, happy to take yours too. Is that okay?
Sure, sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
So we'll have leads here. I'm gonna turn this off. This is what it would look like if you have it off, and you'll see all the real estate. And then I'll go and I'll turn it on, and I'll show one other option that you can do. But yeah, if you have it off, you'll see all these
Oh
options
my
right.
gosh. So
Yeah,
what's the workaround? Because like turning it off is not my option.
I know. So let me turn it on, and
Or is there a certain way like I can word it so that I don't get flagged? Is that
there is, yeah. Like I'd be
okay?
interested to see your ad copy. Because if you're like using a video, like if your image says something about like real estate or realtor stuff, it could be something, but like if you have a video where you're talking
Mhm.
about it, you bypass it and just have something super generic in the ad text, where you're not mentioning real
Oh,
estate or realtor. So that it'll pull from the image and
okay.
the ad copy. So, but now that I have that on, we'll see like a lot of these are turned off.
Right, right. Okay.
So
For the interruption.
you can get around it, some of the ad copy, and just send over a screenshot of your ad copy, and we could try to find some way. But definitely, if it says something about real estate or something, it'll pick it up right here.
Okay, sounds good. I'll play around with it a little bit.
Okay, yeah, message me too. I'll take a look at your ad copy, and we can kind of see um how to get around it.
Okay, we'll do. Appreciate it.
Yep, yep. Okay, Alexander, what's up?
Hey guys, so I noticed that even though I set the goal for Google Ads to conversions in Play, the ads still get created inside of Google Ads as having maximized clicks goals. Is there a reason for this?
What are you on? Is it for Google Call Ads?
Google, not call ads, it's search ads.
They should be on max conversions. They should be on max if you have conversion set right here, right? And you have your goals.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do have those goals set up, and I'm pretty sure I have them all set up as maximize conversions.
Yep. This should be, well, Carl, what do you think? It should be on max conversions though, if this is what you selected. Unless you made like an edit to the campaign and switched it over. But
Nope, these are new campaigns.
okay.
Let me get through the history log and I will let you know.
Okay. Thank you, Carol.
No problem.
Yep.
Also, yeah,
Just yeah, just for anyone else on the call, like if you do traffic here on the back end, we set the bidding on Google to max clicks. Here, this should be max conversions. And yeah, we'll take a look. We'll kind of see
thank
what's going
you.
on.
Appreciate it. Also, I have landing pages built in the subdomains of the site on Go High Level, and we do have Tag Manager hooked up with all the Google Ads conversions, the conversion linker, analytics, everything. What I find interesting is that, as an exception to the usual, Google Analytics conversions, they actually haven't tracked any clicks to call on the landing page or when people go to the website or even like clicks to WhatsApp. And even though I do see those actions in other tracking analytics, what might be the reasons?
So like you see it in Google Ads, it's just not in Google Analytics.
That the conversions don't get counted in Google Ads, but they do but I do see the conversion actions inside other apps.
Carl, I'll let you take that one if
Oh, yes. Can you repeat it again, Alex? I'm answering because a lot of people are DMing me in this very same call. So yes.
Yeah. So essentially, so we have conversion actions set up. Someone goes to a WhatsApp URL or someone clicks to call.
Yeah.
And those should show up as conversions inside of the Google Ads campaigns. Well, those I don't see those. The only conversions I'm seeing on these new campaigns are clicks to call on the ad itself, not on the website. And
But
considering that ultimately we'll be going after a maximized conversions goal, I find that kind of interesting.
is it a cold ad campaign?
No,
And the only conversion you got is calls.
Mhm.
Then yes, if the conversions are active, the ones you want to attach the message or clicks or anything you are tracking, then the only thing we might need to do is just add those conversions. You can do that in settings.
okay.
And
Those
then,
conversions are already added.
oh, sorry.
Those conversions are already added to the account.
And then the issues that they're not showing on the dashboard.
Yeah, I did do a tag assistant check, and those conversions in question are not being picked up. They don't appear, they don't appear on the campaigns.
But is the conversion active? Is it firing on the debugger?
It's not firing.
Then the problem is that the conversion is not correctly set. So the first step would be troubleshooting the conversion inside of the debugger, because maybe there's something wrong with the tag. Because if it's not even firing, then it's not an ads issue, it's an issue of the kind of stuff before.
Gotcha. Okay,
Why don't
so
Just email me with
Also-
screenshots and I can help.
sure. Thank you, Caro. Also, external links. So if I put a site link as an external link, and that's not subject to my tracking. For example, I put a WhatsApp link as a site link. Is there any way to track that as a conversion inside the Google ad?
No, not really, because once WhatsApp are actually the best example of things you cannot track because it's going off somewhere you cannot track. It's leaving kind of your first party control. So no, and sometimes Google can penalize you for using a URL on a site link that's not related to your own website. In this case, a
I
WhatsApp.
see. Good to know. Good to know.
Mhm.
Thank you.
You can add it in your website, but maybe not as a site link. Yeah.
Sure.
Cool. Yeah, just another screenshots, but yeah, something with the conversion tagging. What any other questions though? Maybe one more question and then we will close it out for today. Wow, look at the saturation. I just checked out this video. Sorry everyone.
Yeah, hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Hi, my name is Adrian. I know this is kind of a higher level conversation here, but I'm new. I've done Facebook ads and starting TikTok ads and Instagram ads, but I saw your website and I signed up for it because I thought it was gonna help me automate a lot of that process. But I was trying to set up I signed up for Play white label.
yep,
And I wanted to set it up where that would be my advertising agency and I would invoice one of my businesses so I can run ads for it. It's a
yep.
retail store. I have not been successful at doing that. So I don't know if maybe later on, not in this video, because I'm sure that's a lengthy process, but maybe I could talk to someone or maybe is there a video you can recommend to set that up? I did try to follow the video that's on the website, but yeah, I'm not able
Got it.
to
Got
actually
it.
even get to that high level.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
That high level website.
so do you use high level or no? Or are you
I
just
haven't been able to set that up.
okay? Yeah, so that would just what I potentially think is that you so are you like did you already sign up for high levels like another CRM? Like do you use them or no?
No.
Okay. So I
So
would
I signed
probably
up for I'm sorry. I signed up for the Play, what is it, white label. That's
right,
it, I think.
right. So this is like one option if your clients use high level, and if you use high level, I would connect this way. You don't even need high level though. Another option is to sell this as a
Okay.
standalone tool underneath your own custom domain. So this is where you might want to be if you don't use high level, which you don't need. Custom domain, how it works is that you just add, any domain right here. So it could be like ads dot youragencyname.com. And this whole ad tool is hosted on this domain right here. And your clients can log in. We give you like an invite link once you set it up. That allows them to sign into it and launch their own ads underneath your custom domain. I think that's what
I
you want
see.
to do if you're not using high level, because high level would be, it's like a CRM platform, so it's great. And why it's really works really great for that is that you get leads. A lot of people run lead ads, and these leads flow into high level, and you can kick off like your email automations or your automated bots or text follow-ups. This custom domain is more like a standalone tool where your clients can still come in and launch, their TikTok ads, especially if they're like retail stores. Maybe they're not even running lead ads. So this one would be fine, like without a CRM attached to it. But I think this is where
Okay.
you want to do to set it up underneath this one right here.
Okay, great. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And then I guess another thing, I don't know if I can get somebody to look at my account, but I guess cost per leads is extremely high. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, but it's like 50, almost $60 per lead.
Yep. 60. And for what, like on Facebook or TikTok?
This was for, let's see here. This was for Facebook, yes.
And maybe we can like just dive into a little bit right here and follow up. But like, are you doing it for a business, or is this like you're reaching out to new clients? Like, what's it for? Like, what are you promoting?
It's promoting. It's for my other business. It's a retail computer store, and I'm
Okay.
just doing ads for it. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it's coming out to like I had to pause it because it was getting expensive really fast.
And how much does it cost per like how much, if we can always handle this after as well, but like I always like
Yeah.
seeing like how much do you make per, like on average per customer, or like let's say a lead becomes a customer. What's the average order
Yeah,
value?
so the average is about $250 to $300.
250 and then 50. Yeah, so ideally it's like in the 30. What's your past one? What's your past like what's your ideal range for you, or if you've done it before?
Yeah, so I mean, I guess the only experience I have would be like Google Analytics and stuff like that, where we ran ads there.
Oh, okay. So this is like
And
your first time for Facebook lead ads.
yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Like
So there's like
I guess, yeah, before what I've done with Facebook is just I made a post and then I just boosted that if that's the right term for them,
right,
and then promoted it locally. Yeah, but that's
right,
different, I think.
right. And it's kind of hard to track everything with through boosting. There's like two things I'd like to see, like how long the campaign was running, creative and targeting. And then I would definitely follow up. If you want to drop your email, I can follow up with you right after this. And then I will
Okay.
take a look at your account, and we'll kind of see like how long it was running. Maybe it's some sort of creative thing that we can do to improve it. But it also just depends on the length of the campaign. How long has it been running?
I want to say it went for 3 weeks. It got to
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely take a look. We'll take a look at that for sure.
Okay.
That's like an amount of time.
So okay. So should I just drop my email into the chat box here?
Yeah. Yeah. And then Carl, if you could just send it
Okay.
over.
Yeah.
But
Okay, just did.
yeah. And we'll follow up with you right after this. See how we
I
can lower
appreciate
that.
that. Thanks.
With that
Great,
though,
thank you.
everyone. Oh yeah. Oh, was there?
Oh no, I was just thanking you for your time. Thank you.
Of
I'm
course, yeah.
muting now. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you everyone for joining. We do this every week, and there's a lot of crazy things coming out. So we're going to do like just deeper tutorial videos and that link bridge thing we talked about earlier. The video creation tool should be live tomorrow as well. So we'll follow up with you all. But yeah, thank you all for joining. And yeah, we'll chat soon.